Welcome to the deep dive. Today we're locked in on a really interesting piece of trading advice, Mansi's Trading Tip 80. It's quite memorable, short, but there's actually a lot packed into it.
Absolutely. It's catchy, find trades like a sniper, execute trades like a robot. So in this deep dive, we're gonna, really unpack that, get under the hood, and see what it actually means for you navigating the markets.
Right. What's the core idea here? How can it maybe sharpen your own trading approach? That's the goal.
Exactly. Let's understand its essence.
Okay, so let's start with that first bit. Find trades like a sniper.
hmm
What does that analogy, really mean in a trading context? When you think sniper, what comes to mind?
Well, the first thing is probably patience, right? Deliberate action, not just random activity. A sniper, they often wait, sometimes for a long time. They wait for that perfect moment, the right condition.
The highest probability shot.
Precisely. The highest probability. So in trading, this means you've got to resist that constant urge, that feeling you must be in a trade. It's about being super selective, waiting for those really strong, high conviction setups.
Instead of just taking like every half-decent signal that pops up.
Yeah.
Because you feel you should be busy.
Exactly that. FOMO, fear of missing out, it's a huge driver in trading, often a damaging one. The sniper approach is, well, it's the antidote to that impulsive feeling.
So it's channeling your energy, your focus, onto the, let's call them A-plus setups, not getting swamped by C-plus trades.
You got it. And another thing about snipers, they know their target. They identify it meticulously. They have a precise point of aim. For trading, that translates directly to needing clearly defined entry and exit points.
Okay. So it's not just a general feeling like, oh, this stock looks kind of good.
No, not at all. It demands real analysis. Understanding the market context,
Yeah.
setting those specific price levels where you plan to act, where you get in, where you take profit, and crucially, where you cut your losses if it goes wrong. It has to be concrete.
Okay, and this careful selection of high probability setups, what does that actually look like? If someone's listening and wants to try this, how do they find those setups?
Well, it really comes down to your specific trading strategy, doesn't it? It means you need rules, specific criteria that must be met before you even consider pulling the trigger on a trade.
Like maybe Mansi looks for stocks breaking out of a range on, say, high volume, if that aligns with the bigger trend.
Could be, yeah, something like that. Historically, maybe those specific conditions, the breakout, the volume confirmation, the trend alignment, tend to work out more often. The point is, you identify patterns or conditions where your method, your analysis suggests you have a statistical edge, a better than random chance.
Right. So you're focusing your attention where the data or your tested strategy points to a higher chance of success. Makes sense.
It's about being intentional, purposeful.
Yeah. Very different from just reacting to every little flicker on the screen, isn't it? It kind of pushes back against that hyperactive day trading image many people might have.
Exactly. The sniper mindset requires calmness, analysis, and honestly the discipline to just sit and wait. Sometimes doing nothing is the best trade you can make. Recognizing that is key.
Okay, I think we've got a good handle on the sniper side. Patient, precise, selective. Let's switch gears now to the second part of the tip. Execute trades like a robot. What's the thinking behind that analogy?
Okay, the robot part. This highlights the absolute necessity of unemotional, consistent execution. Think about it. A robot just follows its programming. No feelings, no second guessing, no hesitation.
Right, it just does what it's told.
Exactly. So in trading, once you've used your sniper skills to identify that trade, the execution part needs to be purely systematic.
Right.
Stick to the plan you already made. The actual clicking of the buttons, entering, exiting it should be almost automatic, free from that emotional noise.
So it's about taking the unpredictable human element out of the mechanics, getting rid of those biases we all have.
Precisely. Emotions are probably the single biggest threat to a good trading plan, honestly. Fear makes you jump out of good trades too early, right? Or it makes you hold on to losers way too long because you hope they'll turn around.
Yeah, or greed makes you push a winner too far, ignoring your profit target, and then it reverses.
Exactly. Greed tempts you to abandon the plan. Hope keeps you in bad trades. The robot execution is designed to just cut through all of that.
Okay, so how do you actually do that? How do you become more robotic? Is it just about using automated trading systems, algo trading?
Well, automation is definitely one very effective way, yes. If you can code your rules into an algorithm, it takes your real-time emotional decision-making out of the equation for entries and exits.
Takes the temptation away.
It does. But you don't have to use algorithms. Even if you're manually placing trades, you can still aim for that robot-like discipline. It means rigorously, like really rigorously sticking to the plan. Your entry trigger fires. You enter. Your stop loss level is hit. You exit. No negotiation.
Even if your stomach is churning, or you suddenly feel super confident or super scared.
Especially then. It takes immense commitment to your rules. You have to train yourself to respond to the market signals defined in your plan, not your feelings about those signals.
So it boils down to setting those hard rules beforehand. The exact conditions for entry, the precise price for your stop loss, the amount you're risking, your profit target, and then just following them to the letter, no matter what the market is doing moment to moment or how you feel.
That's it. Consistency is everything here. Consistent application of those predefined rules, entry, exit, position size. It ensures your actions are based on your strategy, your edge, not on, random emotional whims or market noise.
Viewing each trade as just one instance within a larger process.
Yes, one data point and a statistically driven approach, not some unique emotionally charged drama.
Okay. We've looked at the sniper, careful selection,
Right.
and the robot, the disciplined execution. Separately, how do they work together in Mansi's tip? What's the connection? Why both?
Well, this is where the real insight of the tip lies, I think. They absolutely depend on each other. They're two sides of the same coin. Think about it. You could be the best sniper in the world, identify that perfect high probability setup, but if your execution is sloppy, emotional, hesitant, you ruin it.
Right, like you see the perfect entry, but you freeze up out of fear and miss it. Or you get in, but then panic sell at the first little dip.
Exactly. All that careful sniper work just wasted by bad execution. You didn't let the edge play out. And flip it around. You could have the discipline of a robot. Perfect execution every single time. Click, click, follow the rules. But if your sniper skills are poor, if you're consistently identifying terrible, low probability setups,
Then your perfect execution is just consistently executing a losing strategy. Doesn't help much either.
precisely. It's like having an amazing rifle scope, but your hands shake when you shoot.
Or being an incredibly steady shot, but you're always aiming at the wrong thing.
That's a great way to put it. A skilled marksman needs a good target, and a precise machine needs to be aimed correctly. The synergy in Mansi's tip is right there. Combine the strategic, patient planning the sniper part with the unemotional, disciplined, follow through the robot part.
You need both. A solid way to find good trades and the discipline to trade them according to your plan.
That's it. One sets up the potential, the other realizes it.
So it's really a full circle. The sniper finds the opportunity, sets the stage. The robot executes flawlessly, letting the potential edge actually work. You really can't have lasting success with just one piece.
That truly is the core message of Mansi's Trading Tip 80, I believe. It's simple to say, but profound. Successful trading needs both sharp identification and unwavering discipline.
Okay, so let's sort of bring our deep dive into Mansi's Trading Tip 80 toward a close. We've really dug into these two core ideas. Finding trades like a sniper, that patience, precision, selectivity.
And executing trades like a robot, that discipline, that unemotional consistency, just sticking to the plan.
And the crucial part is seeing how they fit together, how they need each other.
Yeah, the sniper mindset helps you find the right opportunities, and the robot mindset helps you actually capitalize on them without, self-sabotage from emotions.
Minimizing those human errors that can creep in.
Exactly. It's about combining smart strategy with solid psychology and discipline.
Which brings us to maybe a final thought for you, the listener. Think about this. These ideas of careful selection, sniper-like focus, and disciplined action, robot-like execution. How might they apply outside of trading?
Yeah, that's interesting. In other areas of your life, decision-making at work, maybe, personal projects.
Where could focusing intently on finding the right opportunity, the high-leverage moment, and then committing to a plan of action with real discipline, where could that lead to better results for you?
Definitely something to mull over. That combination of careful aim and steady action. It's a powerful concept.